but I'm talking about Republican Congressman Peter King of New York. He's taking a lot of heat for taking on an Islamic center in his community and for saying that 85% of mosques in America are controlled by extremists.
You said that Islam is a very evil and wicked religion. Do you still believe that, Mr. Graham?
Islam is a violent, I would say religion, but it's not a religion. It's a political system. It's a violent political system.
And I have to tell you, I have been nervous about this interview with you because what I feel like saying is, sir, prove to me that you are not working with our enemies.
And you know that. As a soldier, we can't kill all the Muslims.
The expected role of the Shura is actually to succeed in using the Muslim diversity to be united for purpose and to come out with a cohesive plan to put Islam as an active component of the American pluralism.
30 years ago, we had people had to travel for 45, 50 minutes just to go to Sunday school, just to go to pray Jum'ah. Nowadays, alhamdulillah, the masajid are all around the place. Here in Southern California, the numbers of the masajid are just increasing every single day. So now it's about the time to develop the masajid not only on the quantity side, but also on the quality side as well. Because people are attending the masjid more, because people are in need for the services of the masjid more, it's good to have good regulations and good guidelines for every masjid that will be able to provide all these services and all these benefits to our families and our communities. As the Shura Council, we took a pledge on ourselves that we want to do our best to provide the communities, to provide the masajid with workshops, seminars. We already held several seminars about leadership, about work environment relationships, avoiding harassments at masajid and our organizations. We're planning to have several kinds of seminars and workshops that will cater to improve the governance of our masajid and our organizations.
As an imam of the Islamic Center of San Diego and a member of the Shura Council, I strongly believe that the existence of the Shura Council of Southern California is essential for the unity of the community. The Shura Council is playing a great role in bringing together the masajid and especially the imams and the leadership of the Muslim community in Southern California. The Shura Council is not a body that came from above. It started with the masajid themselves, and this is what makes this council successful among here the Muslim community in Southern California.
Wallahi, I see Shura Council as a necessary entity to be a part of all the masajid and the centers in the United States. Especially in Claremont, we were on the verge of seeking U.S. courts and lawyers and things like that, lawsuits. And alhamdulillah, Allah alam, the Shura Council, that was the best thing that happened to Claremont, is they stepped in and took over the process to resolve the issues. Well, alhamdulillah, to a certain point, it was resolved, and we still need a lot of work in the community within ourselves. But, you know, Shura Council did a great job, in my opinion.
The potential for youth involvement in the Shura Council is actually very great, and all it takes is a small push from the community to create a viable environment for the youth to be involved in the Shura Council and ultimately create a united voice for the Muslim community. Involve the youth in the Shura Council by giving them leadership positions, by giving them the opportunity to show their skills, the opportunity to show their leadership, so that the community may benefit not just from the perspective of the elders, which is very highly respected, but also from the perspective of the youth that have lived in the country, that have survived in an environment that is very difficult to survive in as youth in America. So I think from that perspective, the youth can contribute very greatly to an organization like the Shura Council, which is based on trying to unite the Muslims, trying to create a unison, trying to create a unified voice for the Muslim community in Southern California.
The Shura Council looks for all ways that it can help its organizations prosper and grow. And what we're finding out is that when people get together, a lot of good comes out of it. Because when they come together, they come closer to each other, and then they cooperate with each other. And we have many examples of different members by learning about each other, learning about their strengths, learning about the resources of other organizations. They come together and have joint projects together, and hopefully, inshallah, they will grow together in a healthy way.
Shura Council continue to strive to provide excellence, and Allah wants us to compete in excellence, and we have so much to offer if we all get together. Together we can make a difference, but how it can happen? It can only happen with your moral and financial support. The first important area is that we must have secure funding to continue and sustain growth of meeting the programs which you all like. Then we also have to see that while we are growing, we continue to develop good transparency and financial controls. And not only that, we also have to look forward for the future and to meet those expectations by developing the endowment program. If we have the endowment, then we have our footing in the right place. Because I see the Shura Council growth has no limit because of tremendous capability within our community and to enlarge the scope of the services which can be offered to the community.
If we want the Shura to succeed, don't look at the Shura as a separate body. It is you, and it is me, and it is her, and it is that mosque and this mosque. So it is not a separate body. This is our body collected together. And we should take that seriously, and that should reflect in our financial and energy support that the organization needs.